Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a bit of Bleach Immortal Assault today. So we're going to go ahead and try to jump into story mode chapter 25 here today, and we'll see how far we can get. See if it's I do have some leeway on my weapons that I do need to power up if we're unable to complete any of the 3 stars here on these actual story modes. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. So let's just go ahead and pick up where we left off here. And we'll go ahead and get into the fight here. So this is the second one. I did one yesterday. If you did my last video, you saw it. I was just taking a peek and seeing how difficult it was going to be. So we got another one here. Still got Natura. And somebody behind him there. I can't remember who that is. So let's see here. We'll see. Like I say, I've got some leeway on my weapons, so they're not completely powered up yet. So I do have some space to upgrade those if we have some trouble on some of the battles here. This guy's got some pretty good shield up. And he keeps applying that shield, actually. So that makes him pretty tough. Because if he applies this shield each time each time he goes and does his spell, then that means that you have to take him out, in pretty much one round. Otherwise, he's going to keep putting up his shield. So that one was fairly easy. So we'll go into our next one here. So this is when he was fighting Natura. You remember that? If you remember the actual battle, this is when Natura actually gets defeated by Kenpachi. And they had a pretty intense battle, which was pretty interesting. Okay, so we've got two meat shields there to start it out, and then we got another Natura. So let's see how much they boofed him up in this one. Pretty good, actually. Oh, took somebody out. Kenpachi got taken out, actually. In terms of actual defense, you would think that Kenpachi would be, sort of like towards the upper end of the actual tail there, but he's actually not that good. And this guy here, he's just they've got way too much defense on him. So I got 3 on there. Kenpachi tends to go out pretty quick. Usually when my back row goes down, it's usually him. So as you know, Natura's, they're always putting down Nell, who they found Nell to be pretty weak. I'm not going to spoil all that for you guys. You guys can do the story. It follows the anime fairly closely. A little bit of a leeway, a little bit, some liberalities, but so some more Natura here. Okay, so he's going to rage again. This is, you're going to have some pretty intense ability to take damage here. So he's going to put his shield back out. I noticed that shield seems to be pretty weak to this. It does pretty weak to actual DOT. So if you have some type of bleed or some type of poison, you might be able to go through his shield a little bit quicker there. So as we see, Nell's done her transformation from little baby Nell to bigger Nell. And she has one final transformation where she turns into sort of like centaur type looking setup there. So another Notora with this guy in the back. Interesting. I thought they'd have changed it up a little bit by now. And that shield again. Our front shields are holding up pretty good though. Seem to be able to take at least the basic attacks. I was wondering how far into story mode we'd get before basic attacks started getting rid of Okura's shield, but it doesn't look like they're getting to that point yet. So maybe in story mode 26 we'll start seeing that happen, or maybe at the end of this one, because you know how much they ramped up 24 with Grimjow. There. Okay, so now we're switching over to Renji and Shida. And there's Zazzle's Pearl. So I'll skip that for you all so you can read it at your leisure. Alright, so we're going to see Zazzle's Pearl here. So he has revive. You know, this is him right here. This is in his resurrection form right here. He does have the revive, which is why I have him in the team. Well, that's pretty good damage from Renji there. Renji's more of a tank. Yeah, I took Zazzle Pearl up to 5-star just recently. That gave me the damage increase, and that's immensely. His poison is doing a lot more damage than it was before. So everybody's at 5-star, and I've got I think it's Why Did You Go and Tensa are at no, not Tensa. I think it's Kenpachi and Why Did You Go are at 6-star. As well. So you know, just bringing everything. Everybody else is at 5, which is what the basic was. So, okay, there's transformation. I have to fight some of their doubles. So another one wave. Okay, they buffed up Renji's defense there on that one. So we're starting to get towards, you know, probably about halfway through the chapter, so we're going to start seeing raging quite frequently here. There, we're in Kenpachi again. So we really need to take him out right now. Hopefully we can get rid of him in this one here. We've got a couple rages, so we should be able to pop pretty good DOT right there. But they just gave him super amount of defense. So let's see what we got here. Okay, first wave. So we've got pretty good meat shield, actually. He's actually probably going to get a shot in at us here. Yeah, one shot. Okay, did that take out? Okay, see, shield lost there just on a basic attack. So I knew that was going to start happening pretty soon. So there's ways to increase the shield effectiveness. So I'm going to have to look into that as a focus there. He regenerated it though, so we're in good shape. Oh wow, wipe those out pretty fast. However, this is version 2. This is Zazzle's resurrection form here, so he's most likely going to revive once I kill him. So, yeah, you should see him revive here. Yep, see, that's exactly what happens. That's why I have him in my team. Because it's a really good setup. So Zabumari. Okay, so just having them together this time. Which means we're going to get hit with the dot. Okay, yeah, the shield managed to handle up to it. Although they did take some damage on the back line. I think this guy's got a lot of health. He's got a pretty big heat shield. Yeah, dissolved the shield in one shot there, but we should be okay. Got 3 or 4 rages to go here. That should knock him down. Although he's withstanding it pretty good. So close. There, we got him. Alright, so Renji and Zaz now. Pesci. And we're going to have to come through here with their comedy relief. They were pretty funny, actually. So straight Zazzle Spurrier, probably souped up version of him. Let's see how much damage it does on the back. So it knocked some. It knocked White Ichigo down below half. Because he's probably going to rage again, is why that's important. And if he rages again, it might take out White Ichigo. He seems to be resistant to poison. It seems to be the lowest. Kenpachi and Tensei Zangetsu are both above half, so they should be okay. Frontline's not affected at all, but we might lose White Ichigo. But he's not going to, he didn't rage, so we're in good shape. That was the big problem in 24-8, 24-10 with Grimjaw, was he was raging every single strike. So we might lose White Ichigo here. And we did. Oh, Tensa went down. That's not good. So we're not going to 3-star this one. Might not actually beat this one either. Simply because of the fact that he's probably going to rage again and probably going to take out some more. No, he didn't rage. But the damage took out all 3 of my back. And now he's going to take out the front too. But I've got 2 tanks, so that's not that big of a deal. So we only 2-starred that one. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one, see how we do. Okay, that was the final. That was the last one, so I just have to come back and beat that. My books, do your tunes. Tunes will give you extra hit points. Once I do the hit points up, I'll be able to do it because I barely, that's what I'm lacking. So 26 isn't open yet. Okay, so don't have to worry about coming back to get that. We don't have an estimate right now, but everybody's saying that it might be in a few weeks. That's when they're going to be coming out with the squad boss, cross-server squad boss, which will allow different guilds to complete against a special squad boss. They're expecting that to come out inside of a few weeks, maybe a month. So, and they're projecting that 26 will open when that comes out. So, might be a month. So now's a good time to catch up. So we did pretty good except for the last one. So 25 here. Let's go ahead to 25. So yeah, we did them all except 2 stars on that last one. So as you can see, you should be able to complete it. So what I will do, I don't have enough gold to do it, but what you want to do on this one is pretty simple. As you can see, I've only done my weapons to 2. So you just want to look at anything that's got hit points here. Okay, so you can get hit points out of that. Here's some more defense and hit points, and of course some more defense and hit points. So all you have to do is run some of these up. Okay, run a few of these up, and you'll get, you'll be able to survive it. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll go back and complete it after I've run these up on both the back line. The front line didn't seem to have too much trouble with it. They all survived. Full Hollow, which goes a little low, but I can lose one and not be worried about it. So, so you might have to take up the equipment to Prism 2 as well if you want to 3-star every one of the actual battles, because that last one you're going to hit a lot of DOT. So because that's where a specialty is, DOT. So taking up all the equipment will give you some more defense and hit points, which should allow you to wait it out. So that's what I'll do. It's going to take me a few days to actually do that. I'm going to do it on all 3 of the back lines. I'll bring all 3 of their equipments up to Prism 2. See these? Yeah. See, none of these are at Prism 2. But I do have the mats to do it. As you can see, it's just a matter of gold. Gold's a pretty heavy commodity at this point, as I've said before. So it's not something that you can easily get your hands on, unless you want to spend a lot of soul jade on the actual Midas. But I don't particularly like to do that simply because of the fact that I want to hold on to my soul jade, because I'm really hoping that that Tensa Berenga soul box that they gave to the new servers will actually roll to us here sometime soon, which will allow me to take up Tensa to 6-star and get his weapon, which is what I'm really looking for, because he's my strongest character, but I don't have his weapon. So I'd like to promote him, up to 6-star and get his weapon would be really nice, because he's my next work in progress. So I'm just going to have to wait. Okay, so that's it. So yeah, Prism 2, your characters, enhancements. and I would just Prism 2 the equipment first. You can try to do it like I did with most of them at Prism 1, but you might need a little bit more for that final stage, as the DOT is pretty heavy from Zazzle's Pearl. But other than that, it did not seem to be too good. It seems like they're spacing everything properly. The gate seems to be formed pretty good. Nothing that the problems like we had in 24, 8, and 10s with a lack of defensive players, tanks. It looks like that if you have a well-formed team, you shouldn't have any trouble with 25, and we'll go ahead and knock that out. I might do a quick video after I've done that, all the equipment up. It's going to take me a couple days. I'll do a video just showing that final stage. We'll do it again and see if I have any trouble with all the added defense and hit point I'm going to get from doing Prism 2 on the equipment and armor pieces and the tomb, which probably shouldn't be a problem, I would think, because it was pretty close, but we'll have to see. All right, so again, thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you subscribe, you'll see a bell. If you click on that bell, you'll be notified each time I do drop a video. Also, like and share the video. If you please, that does help the channel immensely. So this is Kenra coming at you from the corner, signing out.